Hi, my name is Leah Gilliland, and I will be going over the Czech Republic for my business presentation. For an overview, I will be going over Hofstede's dimensions, power index, and uncertainty avoidance, as well as some country information, the map, and the corruption index, and finally ending with business customs within the country. As you can see, the Czech Republic is a landlocked country surrounded by Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria. Corruption Index. The Corruption Index scale rates countries on their level of public sector corruption, 0 being the highest ranked country in corruption and 100 being the lowest. The Czech Republic is ranked 38 out of 180 countries on the corruption scale. The corruption rate has varied throughout the years, with an all-time high of being ranked 25th in 1996 and an all-time low of being ranked 57th in 2011. As you can see, the Czech Republic is very high in corruption within their businesses. Power Index. The Czech Republic scores fairly high on the Power Index scale at 57. This means that they are a hierarchical society. Everyone has their place within the business, and everyone has their specific jobs to do. Subordinates do not question their bosses or executives. The ideal perfect boss to them is a benevolent autocrat. As you can see in this figure that I have put in the presentation, it specifically demonstrates a hierarchical society within business, with the top executive being at the top of the pyramid, followed by each level of subordinates. Each level of subordinates then follows the tier above them when it comes to rules and what their job should and should not be. Uncertainty avoidance. The Czech Republic scores high on the uncertainty avoidance scale with the 74. They want to avoid uncertain behaviors at all times, display rigid codes, and they dislike unorthodox behaviors and ideas. They want their business people to be following the rules and do as they are supposed to and do as they are told, versus thinking outside of their rules and regulations and displaying behaviors that would seem weird or uncertain to the executives. To them, time equals money. Precision and punctuality is their norm. This goes with them following rigid codes. They have an inner urge to be busy and work hard. They want to work hard at all times because time to them is money. This goes back to them following codes and rules. When they are doing things outside of the box with the unorthodox behaviors and ideas, this can cause more time to get tasks done. This can cause them to lose more money, and so on. Business customs within the Czech Republic. Business is kept formal within the Czech Republic. They do not like vulgarity within their business. It is considered very rude and is not formal. If the executives are being formal, it is best to follow suit. For example, if the business executive takes off their jacket, then the subordinate may follow by taking off their jacket. The subordinate is never supposed to do something before the executive does it. This can also go with sitting down in a business meeting. The subordinate must wait to be seated until the executive takes a seat. Once the executive sits down, then the subordinate may follow suit and also sit down. To them, direct eye contact is also key. They see it as disinterest if one is not making eye contact during business. When talking to a supplier in the Czech Republic, if you are not making direct eye contact and constantly looking away, they see it as you being disinterested and not wanting their business, and they will quickly pull their business from you. They also believe in no small talk. This can go back to where time equals money to them. Small talk is unnecessary and creates more unnecessary time. Suppliers only want to know what your education is, your company ranking, and your experiences. This goes back to the power index. By telling them your education, company ranking, and experiences, you are showing them where you are in the business, and this in return can show the supplier if they want to do business with you or if they are going to have to talk to a higher up executive in the future. Thank you for letting me show you my presentation.